Megan always remembered their anniversary. Every year for the past 11 years, she'd planned something special. A surprise dinner. A photo album. One year, she even flew Jacob to the coast where they first met. He had cried, said it was the most thoughtful thing anyone had ever done. This year, it was different. On the morning of their 12th anniversary, Megan woke up to an empty bed. No breakfast, no card, not even a note. She wasn't the type to make a scene. She just waited. At 9:37 a.m., Jacob walked in with a bag of groceries and a sheepish smile. "Happy anniversary," he said. "I got you something special for dinner tonight." Megan smiled back, but inside, something stung. There was no card. It didn't seem like a big deal at first. People forget. Life gets busy. But Jacob never forgot before. He was the one who insisted on handwritten cards, even when he was traveling. He said they captured time better than a camera. Megan brushed it off, but the feeling wouldn't leave. That ache, that cold, creeping doubt. It wasn't about the card. It was about something else. Something she couldn't name yet. That night, he cooked pasta and brought out a bottle of red wine they'd been saving. They laughed, watched old videos, danced in the kitchen. It was perfect, but still, no card. Later, after Jacob fell asleep, Megan walked downstairs to put the wine away. She opened the kitchen drawer to get a cork stopper and noticed something strange. A pink envelope, half buried under a pile of receipts and random keys. Her name was written on it, in Jacob's handwriting. She froze. Carefully, she slid the envelope out. Her name stared back at her. Megan. Just like all the other years. She opened it. Inside was a plain white card. No design. Just 5 words written in blue ink. "You weren't supposed to see this." That was it. No signature. No message. Just that single line. Her stomach dropped. She looked again. Turned the card over. Nothing. She took it upstairs, held it under the lamp, thinking maybe it was a prank. Or some abstract joke. But Jacob didn't joke like that. He wasn't the cryptic type. She decided not to say anything. Not yet. Over the next few days, Megan watched him more carefully. He acted normal. Too normal. Loving. Attentive. Not a single moment of distance. And still, the card burned in her mind like a match pressed to skin. That weekend, he left for a quick work trip. Just 2 nights. He hugged her goodbye, kissed her forehead, said, "Be safe." As soon as he left, she began searching. She wasn't sure what she was even looking for, but something inside told her to dig. She checked drawers, closets, his office files. Nothing. Then she remembered the attic. They hadn't been up there in months. She climbed the narrow ladder and pulled herself into the dust-covered crawl space. Flashlight in hand, she scanned the boxes. Old Christmas stuff, childhood photos, and one box labeled M. Anniversary cards. Her heart skipped. She opened it. Inside were all the cards she'd written him over the years, each one organized by year, tied with string. A second stack, slightly smaller, sat next to it, his cards to her. Except, there was an extra stack, labeled, "To Megan, not given." Her mouth went dry. She pulled one out at random. It was from 5 years ago. "Megan, I miss you every day. You smile, but I know you know. I'm sorry for what I did. I don't expect forgiveness. Just time." She read another. And another. Some were torn, some were stained. But all of them had the same desperate tone. Regret. Apology. Fear. But fear of what? Then she found one dated last year. It read, "You asked me about the knocking. I told you it was the pipes. It wasn't. Please stop asking." Megan staggered back. She remembered that night. The soft knocking in the walls, like fists. She'd asked Jacob, and he'd laughed. Said it was just old plumbing. But now she wasn't so sure. She searched the attic. Every box, every bag. She found nothing else. Until she knocked on the wall. And it knocked back. She froze. Then knocked again. 3 slow taps. And again the same rhythm echoed back. It was coming from behind the insulation. Megan ripped it down with her bare hands, nails breaking, dust in her throat. And behind the insulation was a narrow wood panel, nailed shut. She pried it open. The space was barely large enough to crouch in. There was a mattress, a bucket, a tiny flashlight, scratches on the wall, dozens of them, like someone marking time. And in the corner, a person, a woman, skin pale, hair matted, eyes wide with terror. When the light hit her face, Megan gasped. It was her. It was her face. The woman in the wall looked just like Megan. Same cheekbones, same nose, even the same scar above the brow, one she got in college. The woman whispered, "He said I was the copy, that you were the original, but I remember being you." Megan stumbled back, heart pounding. The woman crawled forward. "Don't believe what he says. He switches us, every few years." Megan ran. She didn't look back. She called Jacob. He picked up. "Megan?" Her voice cracked. "Who is she?" He was silent. Then he whispered, just loud enough to hear, "You weren't supposed to see that." Click.